And can you talk a little bit too, like what's a day, can give an example of like how would you approach like presenting a show? Like you can use any show, maybe a recent show that you presented or directed, the presenting process, and how was that process?
Gosh, well, I feel like there's not really one model. But I and my roles now are kind of different from they're really different from how they were at Columbia College Chicago. But I'll go back to before that when I was working at Dance Exchange. We had three studios in a facility in Tacoma Park, Maryland, just over the DC border. And when I came into the organization, they were really in a transition period from being on the road and touring all the time to really trying to build more at home. And so I started programming public events in our space in the studio there. And so it was thinking about like, um, again, we have this resource. How can we use it to advance conversations? How can we use it to build community in Tacoma Park? How can we use this programming to invite people into the space who have never been here before? And also, um, how can we share this with artists who don't have a platform already? So if we weren't here, they wouldn't have a place to go. And so we started doing like a weekly presentation series. And that was also a lesson in like you don't have to use every good idea like right out of the block. Like in retrospect, like it might have been smarter to do like, let's start with one event a month instead of like trying to do a weekly series. Um, but so these are good lessons to learn along the way. But we really did a wide variety of programming in that space that ranged from like a quilting bee one night to works in progress showings to out of town artists talking about their work. And I think the multiplicity was really beautiful there.